Cosplaying is expressing your creativity and your love for a character or a series by creating that costume and trying to embody the character. For me, I really just like the creative process of creating the props and the armor and the sewing and just like looking like the character, because I really like some of the characters are like crazy or they're just like, I'm so cool, and you know, like you have like the action heroes and stuff.
And we're here to celebrate animation, gaming, and now comics. But I think bringing people together is a big thing. Celebrating this life that we may not be able to bring to our desks at the day job. Celebrating this passion we have and bringing it together as a group.
We're the Chalk Twins, and we do live chalk murals around the country. It makes us feel good that people who have been following us, they come up to us a lot of times and they're like, you know, I've been watching you guys and I can see your progress. You know, if we can inspire children and teenagers and young men and women to be artists and be passionate about the arts, then I feel like we've done our job.
The interesting thing about voicing a character in a video game, and especially one that is taken off in this way, is sort of understanding your role in their lives. And so what, I mean, I hear this over and over again, is that, you know, you were part of my childhood and you were just, you know, the voice in my head growing up and all that. And you understand, because as an actor, that's kind of humbling when you realize that you can have, you know, we're just having fun. You know, we're just having fun playing these characters and doing this game. But it can be a very important thing with you know, the people who are on the other end of it. So that, I think, is the most rewarding part of it for me.
Role playing, or not even role playing, just being the character, and it's pretty awesome to walk around extra foot or two taller, or just in a huge prop or with props, and it's really, cosplay is about fun.
Something that nobody knows about. You have that one person that knows what you are. It's just fun seeing that person react to who you are, and then just seeing the glow on their face, because I've cosplayed something that nobody's ever cosplayed before, and you finally get to show it off at a convention.
Every year we play Momocon, it's sort of like we get to really connect with some of the people who are most passionate about our band. And we love, I mean, we say we're a nerd rock band, so we love nerd culture. We sort of have been embraced by this whole little community of people, and our band has just been incredibly grateful for that.
We actually had a proposal that was kind of orchestrated prior. Some friends of Sarah's,
Alex and Chase, decided to get engaged during our sets at Momocon, which was awesome. And I think I was more nervous than either of them, because I was so worried I was going to screw it up. I can mark that off my band bucket list, so yeah, pretty cool.
But basically, a character is made up of its tone, the sound of the character, and also the psychology of the character. Those are the two sort of different aspects. And so I try to make sure that the tone of my voice is appropriate for the character in terms of pitch, timbre, texture, accent, right? I have to try to make sure that I'm as appropriate as I can be technically, vocally for the character. But really, the core of voice acting is understanding the psychology.
So I was always into that stuff, always into anime and gaming. But it wasn't until I was working at a warehouse. It was kind of like a UPS type of job with some friends. They were talking about going to a con. They'd never been before. They've never had anybody to go with. So the three of us decided to go. I looked it up online and saw, oh my gosh, people all dress up as these characters? That is amazing, and I want to do that.
I have a creature at my table that I made specifically. It's a passion project. It's a giant. It's actually a Gubu from Final Fantasy series, the MMOs. And this guy came up to me and he was just talking to her about how much he loved how many of these guys he's killed in the game and like
Farming for
farming for them and just like how
You don't
this.
even know.
And then he just said the perfect words, the exactly what I wanted to hear. He said, there will never be a game as good as Final Fantasy XI. And so whenever that happens, it really just fuels the fire for me to go back in the studio and just create more things.
This is actually my first convention, so being at Momocon is a great honor. I was really happy when Chris invited me to come as a martial artist. In addition, from a film aspect, if people are interested in the animation part, I have worked very closely with Disney for several years and all of the animators, so I have a little bit of knowledge about that part of the filmmaking process as well. But I think in terms of martial arts, I think it's great to see that martial arts is being incorporated into these cons because ultimately it is an art form and it's one of the oldest art forms. And I think a lot of what you see in anime, has a lot of that influence as well.
I bring. I'm still always sort of boggled when people want to meet me because I used to do this. I was just awkward little girl who would little backpack hunched over with my baggy jeans and my big baggy sweater, just hunched over, running around, doing all these panels and just kind of being like just this awkward person going up to the voice actor being like, and I'm just like, oh man, that was me. And now I'm the other side, and it's sort of like, you want to see me now? But I wasn't, I don't know. So yeah, okay. Because I was thinking, Jinx is a crowd favorite. No need to be scared.